When first he joined us on AFL360, he was but a hopeful. Now he is a chairman who has not tasted defeats. David Kosh, welcome back.
Jared, good to be here, Robbo.
If I was next to you, Koshy, I'd kiss you on your head.
Well, what's the experience been like so far as a club that was coming from a long way back now has some actual hype around it?
It's a bit scary because we're not silly. We know that this is a really young team, third youngest in the league. I think we're only 14 days or 30 days older on average than the Gold Coast Suns. So, look, we've got a wonderful bunch of young blokes playing for the team at the moment who are being beautifully coached by Ken and a coaching staff with real depth. And they're doing us proud. I think last time I came in and saw you guys, I said, look, we can only promise two things, that we'll never give up and we'll put the fun back into footy. But, you know, I'm like you guys. I'm a professional talker. I can say whatever I like, but those young blokes walk the talk. And haven't they walked the talk? They never give up. And the fun that they're bringing into footy, it's just great to be around. I love it.
So how intoxicating was Saturday night, and what was the exchange between you and Ken Hinkley in the immediate aftermath here?
Okay, I'll leave out some of the colourful language, but he said, Koshy, we've always said we will never, ever give up. And like we don't have much money, as you know, so I wrote our membership TV ad. And I was thinking, what can we promise fans? How can we get them to be members when they've been so disappointed over the last few years? So I sat Ken down and I said, mate, I want you to do the ad with the team behind you. And the only thing I want you to guarantee is that we will never, ever give up. And he said, well, of course, that will be one of our values. And at half-time, when we're getting absolutely shellacked, he said to the players, number one, you're embarrassing Kane Cornes in his 250th game. And number two, you're embarrassing me because I've told the world we will never, ever give up in an ad that you guys were behind me. So I'm going to wipe this whiteboard clean. I want effort and we never give up. And you saw the result. It was remarkable.
Koshy, football's about people. We spoke about that when you came on that night, and
yep.
You spoke about your dad playing and you being a childhood supporter. You clocked over 40,000 members, and all these people must be coming up to you that you don't know and thanking you. It's not about you, because it's about them as much as it is about you. Absolutely.
It's an enormous reminder how important footy is to so many people's lives. And the passion, the enthusiasm of our supporters has been wonderful. And I've got to say, the support of Adelaide Crows fans, the number of Crows fans that have come up to me at airports or Rundle Mall or whatever and said, mate, we don't brag for Port, we're a Crow supporter, but hey, good luck. We really want you to succeed because we want two great teams coming out of this city. So the goodwill right around the state has been terrific. And when you get kids like Jake Need from Elliott, a remote Indigenous community, playing like he does, he's the smallest bloke in the comp with the most enormous heart, and the combination with he and Chad Wingard is just wonderful. It is fun to watch. It's fun to be part of.
No, I agree with you. I mean, it's fun to watch, there's no doubt. There's another word in footy called respect, and I don't think a lot of people had respect for the Port Adelaide Football Club. Well, we're not joking. We didn't. We thought they were really, really struggling. After 5 weeks of good footy, that doesn't give you respect back, but it's really starting to grow. And, I mean, obviously you must feel it, the players must feel it. Sure. Because, I mean, we're all watching again. We're watching this exciting young team.
Yeah, but that's not to blame anybody else because we lost respect. It was our actions that lost respect over the last couple of years. We had to earn that respect back, and we're still determined to earn that respect. We don't think, like you see the reaction of the boys in the change rooms, it's very professional. They're not getting carried away with themselves. Ken, Alan Richardson, you know, Buddha Hocking, Nixie, Sean Wren, Josh Carr, a group that keeps these young men They're great leaders of young men, and they're keeping their feet on the ground. And they've been so well prepared by Darren Burgess and his team. You know, these fitness sports scientist guys are under, you know, getting a bad rap at the moment. Would you believe Darren Burgess got his PhD last week? You know, there are quality people in our game, and we're lucky to have a good dose of those quality people at the Port Adelaide Footy Club, and it's showing with the confidence of the players.
David, why did you decide to object to the use of the word feral on behalf of your supporter base?
Look, we're not thin-skinned. We can take a joke. We can take good-natured taunts. We give as good as we get. But when it's an official AFL app, it doesn't matter whether it's Port Adelaide supporters or Bulldog supporters or Collingwood supporters. I don't care. They deserve respect from the official media of our game because they're passionate. They love their club. They'll do anything for their club. Look, if we had supporters who are ripping up seats or sending off flares, I'd cancel their membership and boot them out because that's not what we're about. But when you saw that crowd on Saturday night, even when we were getting flogged at half-time, not one person left, really well behaved. The showdown, my cousins were all sitting in the outer and were behind the Crows cheer squad. They were telling me they had a great time because it was good-natured banter. It was a fun night for everybody. There was no aggro, and that's what passion's about. It's not being... And it's that line between being called feral and passionate, which I objected to, because we have very passionate fans and we respect them for that.
Good luck. Good luck for it. We're all enjoying the ride. I think every fair-minded football fan sees this as the feel-good story of the year.
Thank you, guys, and really appreciate your support too.
David Kosh with us on AFL 360.
We've made him. We've made David Kosh.